Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to play an F1 2018 at the Austrian Grand Prix. This is Season 4, Round number 9. This is my career with Ferrari. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really push my road to 600 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. It's all free as usual, or in the description box down below. Hey Ethan, thank you very much for watching. Dynamic Shade, thank you very much for watching. How are you? Hopefully you're both having good days. Alright, now then, as you can see on screen right now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. We're in commanding position of both, but let me just go through each of them for you. Now then, in the drivers' championship, I'm leading. I've almost got double the amount of points second place man my teammate has, Sebastian Vettel. Now then, I'm in the lead with 178 points. My teammate is in second with 96, almost at 100 points. He's 11 points clear of third place man, Max Verstappen. Then it's Kevin Magnussen, Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, Marcus Ericsson, Nico Hulkenberg, and Romain Grosjean. Where you will be doing a 12-hour live stream. Ethan, if I do a 12-hour live stream, you probably won't hear from me for a week. Alright, so I probably won't do any uploads, any live streams, nothing. That's I don't think, it's very unlikely I'll do a 12-hour live stream. It's very unlikely I'll do a 6-hour live stream again. So 12 hours, that's pushing it, man. That's pushing it. Now then, in the constructors, we're leading 274 points. Red Bull are in second with 134 points. Then it's Haas with 102 points. Then it's Sauber, Force India, Renault, Mercedes, McLaren, Toro Rosso, and finally Williams. Alright, let's change these components now. Should mostly be fine, yeah, 4%, 18, 0. Okay, gearbox, 28%, that's fine. Now, we've got quite a lot of R&D in progress. We've got 2 in the powertrain, 1 in the aerodynamics, and 1 in the chassis. 3 of them are major, 1 of them are ultimate parts. 3 of them are due for the German Grand Prix, which is 2 races from now, and then the Hungarian Grand Prix, which I believe is, let's have a quick look here, for 4 races from now. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of upgrades soon. Now then, rivals. So I'm losing my rivalry against Sebastian Vettel, 11-8, and I've just picked Max Verstappen as my new rival, so we're just beginning that one. Contract, team goal, qualifying first place to get pole position in qualifying. I've got 2 race weekends to do that. I'll get an extra 600 resource points if I do. Okay, now then, weather report. Now this is where things are getting to get a bit interesting. So as you can see in qualifying, it's going to be dry conditions, so that's completely fine. But then the race, mixed conditions. It looks like it's going to be cloudy, overcast conditions for the majority of the race. And then as you can see, it's going to be light rain, intermediate conditions at some point in the latter stages of the race. So that's going to definitely spice things up. Alright, I think that's everything. Yep, alright, let's go to qualifying.
Thank you for joining us once again for today's qualifying session. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what we hope will be a fantastic contest for pole position. What kind of setup will drivers be looking for around here? It's got a fair mixture of demanding corners. Is it all about finding the sweet spot in handling balance?
It's easy to make your car quick in a straight line, you just take all the downforce off. But when it comes to a track like this, you really need a bit more of a compromise. The main focus here is carrying speed through the fast-flowing corners, but you still don't want to be a sitting duck on the straight.
Okay, Pierre Gasly's going out right now. I've just put my car setup that I'll be using for this live stream in the description box right now. If any of you want to use it, feel free. Okay. Now then, I'm going to just announce this live stream on my social media, and then we will continue. Okay, that's Facebook. Okay, that's Twitter done as well. And finally, Discord. Okay, that's everything done. So, Gasly's on his flying lap right now, so let's have a look, see what his time is. He's 208 miles per hour in the speed trap. Did a 15.9 in the first sector, 29.1 in the second sector, and he's about to finish his lap. The corner he just went through is probably the toughest corner on the track for me. Looks really easy to do, but it's easy to make mistakes there. Did 1 minute 5.4 to go fastest so far. I think he's the very first guy to do a lap. Okay, let's speed things up a bit. Shouldn't have to worry too much about getting into the next part qualifying. I'll be very surprised if I can't. Okay, 6 cars out on track. Let's go. Yeah, let's do a flying lap. What do you think the score will be today? Man City's playing today, aren't they? Man City versus Leicester City. I'm gonna say Man City's gonna win, obviously. I think it'll be 3-1. I'll give Leicester City the benefit of the doubt and say that they score at least 1 goal. But I think Man City will win. Quite a tricky first corner. If you don't get that right, it could cost you. Let's see what my time is in the first sector compared to my teammate. Oh, ran a bit wide. I think that said I was almost 3 tenths up on my teammate's first time, although it didn't go purple. Now this is going to be a 50% race, which is, I believe, 36 laps.
Your DRS is offline. The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix.
That's annoying, but that shouldn't trouble me too much, I guess. Around the final corner. Didn't hit the curb on the outside. No DRS. Still got the fastest though. I probably would have gone even quicker if my DRS was working. But I'll take that. 1 minute 3.5. Beat my teammate's time. That should easily get me through to next part qualifying. Alright.
Our best lap so far is a 1:3.5.
So the fastest in the first sector was actually Sergio Perez. I was really close to him though. 200ths of a second down on his time, which I can make up at any point, to be honest. I was half a second down in the second sector. I guess that was when my DRS stopped working. And then in the final sector, I was the quickest by 3 tenths, it looks like. No, 2 tenths, my bad, 2 tenths. Quicker than my teammate. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that very much indeed. Okay, so Bottas is on the Supersofts. What's he doing? Lewis Hamilton on the Supersofts in 12th place. He might be able to get through. Right, let's speed things up. Bottas needs to do something, otherwise he's going to be eliminated. Okay, so I remained in first place. Fine. So the first 5 cars I'm in qualifying 1 of the Austrian Grand Prix is Valtteri Bottas. He's on the Supersofts. He's going to go longer in the first stint. Still surprised he got eliminated though, even though his teammate on the Supersofts earlier on in qualifying 1 was able to get 12th place. They're kind of surprised he stayed in 12th place, even though he moved to the Ultrasofts. Okay. Then it's Stoffel Van Dorn, Sergei Sorokin, Pierre Gasly, and Lance Stroll. Alright, now we're going to move on to qualifying 2 now. Okay, qualifying 2. Once again, got to speed things up. I'm not anticipating any issues in getting through to the next part of qualifying. Now, for those of you who don't know the rule, the tyres you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2, the tyres you start the race with. So it's very important that you are very careful with your tyres. You don't want to do more than 1 lap on them, otherwise they're going to negatively affect you during the race. Now, there's only 3 cars out on track right now, which means less chance of me finding traffic on my flying laps. So let's do it now. Okay. Hopefully my DRS doesn't fail this time. I felt like I turned in a bit too late that time. Let's see how the rest of this lap goes. Before I hit the apex nicely there. Okay then, this is the area where the second sector was where I was really slow. Almost 2 tenths up. My teammate's second sector time. I don't think it's the fastest second sector. One minute 3.3.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done.
I think that was quicker than what I did in the first part of qualifying. Though I think the only time where I set the fastest sector is in the final sector there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see. No, the first sector was able to set the fastest. Okay. But when it comes to the second sector, I was only 2 tenths down, so that was better. Okay, so... Alright. I'm liking that. Looks like...
You're sat slightly higher than expectations. Great job.
Okay, looks like there were only 3 cars that got into the 15-second mark in the first sector. Okay. Nico Hülkenberg was 2 tenths quicker than me in the second sector. Interesting. I think my teammate can possibly improve. Lewis is 10th, so he could possibly be eliminated. But once again, I should be safe. Max Verstappen on the Supersofts, so he's probably going to start on those tyres. Speed things up once again. Oh, Lewis, actually, let's follow Lewis right here because he's on the drop zone right now. He should be out on track as well. Okay, it's going through the pit lane. Is he on the ultras? I think he is. Yes, he's on the ultras. Okay, so let's speed things up a little bit. Okay, he should be on the flying lap now. No, actually, yes, he is. Okay, he is. So he did a 16.0. He's 12th in the speed trap, 195 miles per hour. Second sector, 28.2. Nice camera angle there. Let's change the direction there. Last couple corners left. Around the final corner. Can't hit the curb on the inside of that corner there, otherwise the car will go flying across track. Time is a 1 minute 4.4. And he's 12th. I must admit though, I have kind of messed up Mercedes when I left them last season. I must admit, I did sabotage them in a way.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 3.3.
Okay. Yeah, as I just saw there, my teammate did. Oh, it wasn't my teammate actually. It was Marcus Ericsson. Where did he come from? But it did close the gap on me though. Okay. So Leclerc should have the same pace as Ericsson there. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, third part of qualifying now. Okay, third part of qualifying. Gotta go out nice and early, set a lap time, see where we go from there. How much fuel have I got on board? 7.2. I'm going to keep that in now, and then when I go out again, for my final part, for my final lap, then I'll reduce it. I might be able to go quicker that way. Alright, I've got a car in front of me. Okay, let's slow down a bit. I've got Sauber ahead of me. Don't want him interfering. Got McLaren coming up. Oh, back end kind of twitched there. Alright, here we go. I think I took too much curb in the outside there. I'm not really attacking that first corner as much as I normally do. Need to change that for my final lap. Fastest first sector looks like. The map on the bottom left. First sector has gone purple. That signifies the fastest lap, fastest sector. Half a second up. Whoa. Thought I was going to go flying there for a second. 1 minute 3.5. I know I can go quicker, particularly in this first corner, but I'll take that. Very happy with that. Okay, so Hulkenberg's in second. I'm surprised about that one. Well, what's my teammate doing? How is he in 6th place? I'm 5th in the speed trap. 209 miles per hour. Surprised about that one. No one's out on track. Okay, let's speed things up a bit. One of the shortest tracks. I think that should be enough to get out. Let's load the fuel. There we go. Brand new set of tyres. Drive out this time.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
Here we go. Okay, so my teammate's already out on track. Looks like both Force India's out on track as well as a Haas. Red Bull's coming out of the pit behind me right now. Everyone else should be coming out of the pits as well. At some point, looks like my teammate's going to have some traffic. Particularly with me and the Red Bull. But, as you can imagine, I won't get in the way of my teammate. I'm going to try and stay in this position because I've got a lot of free air in front of me. Still surprised Hulkenberg's in second. Okay, here we go. Force India's still in the pits. Or did it just dive into the pits? Oh, I went wide. Cost myself there. Went wider than I would have liked. Gonna have to make up a lot of time in the second and third sectors right now. 3.5 tenths down and going up rapidly as well. I'm going to need a bonsai lap in order to make sure I get it right. In order to improve, I'm going to need a crazy lap. No, it doesn't look like I'm going to get it. Wait a minute, I'm not even in... Wow. Wow, I'm not even in max.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
I didn't need it either. Yay. But I did see a couple changes though.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow.
Leclerc's second.
Go,
okay.
Let's quickly remind ourselves of our
Look how close he was to my time though.
Campbell, Leclerc and Daniel Ricciardo.
That was very close.
With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
I can't believe I forgot to put up the fuel mix. Unbelievable. That was sloppy. That was really sloppy. But okay. Qualifying 3, the top 10 are as follows. I'm on pole. Charles Leclerc is going to be in second. Daniel Ricciardo third. Marcus Ericsson fourth. Nico Hulkenberg fifth. Fernando Alonso 6th, Kevin Magnussen 7th, Sebastian Vettel 8th, Sergio Perez 9th, and finally Esteban Ocon in 10th. That's the end of qualifying. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. Really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really would appreciate it on my road to 600 subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for supporting this channel. Really do appreciate it. Starting to get a bit hyped for the new F1 game that's coming out soon. End of June.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Indeed, I've completed my team goal. Yay for me. Okay, so this is going to be a 50% race. 37 laps, I believe it is. Let's go to qualifying. Let's go to the race. My bad.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about Camber. They come into this race with a healthy championship lead. I don't want to say the title race is over, but surely it's going to take something special or catastrophic to change the outcome at this point.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, Crofty. Yes, it looks like a big lead, but all it takes is a locked brake into turn 1, a sticky wheel nut in the pit stop, and that could all get turned on its head. You can never discount one more sting in the tail.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Campbell lines up on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Ricciardo, Ericsson, Fernando Alonso and Magnussen, Vettel, Perez, Ocon and Lewis Hamilton, Sainz, Verstappen, Romain Grosjean and Hartley, Hülkenberg. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Bottas, Stoffel Van Dorn and Sergei Sirotkin. Gasly and Lance Stroll rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Okay, so it's a 36 lap race. I was one short. I'm going to have 37 laps of fuel though. Okay, I'm going to go from the ultra softs to the softs. Mainly so that I can get to when it's supposedly going to rain, and then I can respond accordingly. Though this one doesn't look too different, to be honest. It's really a question of when it rains. If it was raining like here, if it was raining, let's say on the 20th lap, which it says here in the low tire management, I'm supposed to pit on lap 9 for the ultras, which I'm on right now, then go 13 laps on the super sauce from lap 9 to 22. So if during that stint the rain started to come down, that would be fine. But I'm not too sure. Is it going to come in the 23rd lap, 30 laps into the race? When? So it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. So I'm going to go with the high tire management one. Let's go with the race. As usual, seeing as though I'm on pole position, going to be doing the formation lap.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
Okay, also, it's quite cloudy, so I'm expecting rain at some point. Okay, I've got Sauber right behind me along with Ricciardo. Kind of surprised my teammate's so far down the grid, to be honest. I thought he would be in second. Now, according to the vehicle performance comparison, Red Bull's got the second best car out of anyone on the grid. Perez is disqualified. So too Lewis Hamilton. Can I see why they were disqualified just then? Hold on, let's have a look. I should recognize Lewis from his helmet. Whoa, rewind. Someone ghosted. That's Bottas. Where's Hamilton? Looks like they ghosted already before I can see them. Okay. Bit surprised. But that doesn't really matter though. They're just disqualified and put on the starting grid. They're not disqualified from the race. Okay, don't want guys to fall too far behind. Otherwise I'll be sitting on the grid for far too long and my tyres would be cold. Okay, it's gone auto now. Here we go. Want a good clean first lap and then see how things go. What's Ericsson doing here? He's not in second place. What is going on? Look at this. Alonso, don't know what position he's in, but somehow he suddenly jumped everyone. Wow. Lewis Hamilton's tyres must be absolutely dead. They must be really, really cold. Alright, here we go. The 9th lap in this season.
Keep an eye on the lights.
It's about to begin.
The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Austrian Grand Prix is about to begin. Come on, they need a clean first lap at least. Here we go. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, here we are! Racing! Oh, I got a lot of wheel spin. And look at the... Initially, I got a good getaway, and then Leclerc got a... Just able to put the power down a lot more than I could. Gonna have a good slipstream on him, though. To go defensive a bit. Ooh, he moved over to the right a bit. Oh, line was a bit late, but I got him. Let's move that to standard. He's got a good run on me, but I'm gonna stay on the inside.
All right, well done off the line. We're in a good position.
I've got the inside line here. Gonna force him wide. There we go. Now he's held up his teammate, which is good for me. Hopefully I can get away a bit now. Need to be careful. The tyres aren't at optimal temperature right now. 1.1 seconds clear of Leclerc. Good. It's a Sauber 2 and 3 right now. Okay, let's turn everything up. Let's see if I can pull away from these guys now. .9 seconds clear. Nice. Oh, Ericsson got ahead of his teammate, which is good. While those two are fighting, it's going to allow me to pull away, which is precisely what I need. Back end slid a bit there, going through that corner. The worry I have is if these are the most grippiest tyres we've got, if I'm sliding on these already, when I get onto the softs, it's going to be absolutely crazy. 2.7 seconds clear. Leclerc got ahead of his teammate. Them two fightings allowing me to get away. Missed the corner completely there. 1 minute 6.1.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
3.2 seconds. Pulling away really nicely here. Precisely what I needed. Looks like Leclerc's pulling away from his teammate now. I'm guessing his teammate has to bobble with the guys behind him. Back in Twitch there. Had to correct it. Surprisingly enough, my hot lap isn't going down very much. My ERS.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Okay, some information on Magnussen. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Oh, that's unlucky for Magnussen. That's very unlucky. I think he's in 4th place right now, if I'm not mistaken. I see a Haas there. Oh, so close, a thousandth of a second down on the fastest lap, which I did last lap. Wow. Kind of disappointed I didn't set fastest lap there. Right, let's move everything down. I've set some nice laps. Let's conserve everything. Fastest first sector, even though I've turned everything down. Much better this time. Nice and smooth. The car felt planted. Don't need to look at that anymore. Don't need any more distractions. Okay, so rain in the next 10 minutes. That could change everything. Want to put out as much of a gap as possible. Yellow flags for some reason. Oh, something's definitely happened there. Let's have a look, see. Something's definitely happened. What is going on here? Something's happened to the Force India, and obviously someone's gonna hit him. I think there was a bit of a touch there with the Renault. Yeah, I think there was. Yeah, look at that. That was very irresponsible there from the Force India driver. Going across onto the racing line. Might be a safety car. I guess it should be a safety car. And the Force India driver should be black flagged, straight up. Should be disqualified. Still going though. .1 seconds clear. Don't know what the Force India is gonna hope to achieve by still going on. Oh, back end twitched. Where's the safety car? Even virtual safety car. Tyre status.
Quick tyre update for you. Everything's looking nice and tidy on our end. Let us know if you start to feel any issues.
Looks like Ericsson's starting to catch up to Leclerc here. More opportunity for me to pull away. Okay, the Force India's diving to the pit, so maybe he's got a puncture. Otherwise, he should retire from the race. If he continues, then clearly he just had a puncture. And he's just been lapped. Took that first corner beautifully there. Looks like he's continuing, so I guess he had a puncture. Those clouds are looking very ominous. Look how dark they are. No sunshine whatsoever. Trying to pull out as much of a gap as possible to second place, just as I've got a bit of breathing room. We're on lap 6. 30 laps left to go now. Took too much curb there. Teammate.
Sebastian sat in P4 at the moment. Gap to teammate behind is 12.1 seconds. They're on old ultra softs. The time last lap was a 1:7.5.
1:7.5. Okay. Looks like the Force India, who's in 4th place, has pulled away now from the pack as well. Looks like my teammate got passed by the Red Bull.
We're leading our teammate by 12.6 seconds.
Which means my teammate's about 6 seconds behind Leclerc. So what's Leclerc's times?
Leclerc is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 6.1 seconds. They're on old ultra softs. Their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 6.8.
Okay, so I think we're pretty much identical when it comes to lap time right now. He's taking some time out of me there. Pit stop information.
Only 1 stop to go. 1 stop left in this strategy. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens.
Okay, so I think I lose time to Leclerc in the second sector and then make it back up in the final sector. That's where it appears to be. Set to top 4. Starting to get a bit spread out now. Slight lift off there. Okay, too much speed. Coming a lot of ERS, so got to keep that in hot lap.
We think we may see some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
You said 10 minutes first time, now it's 15. You cut your mind, man. One minute 7-0. Let's see when I'm supposed to put in. I'm supposed to put in on lap 13. Okay. Lap 13. Twitch any day, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. 50% race, yes it is. You're exactly right, 50% race. Whoa, oh my days. Difficulties on 103. Ultimate. 5.8. Need to improve in the second sector because he's always taking time out of me.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Okay. That's 6.2 now. .3, okay, so I'm wondering if Leclerc has turned down his engine a bit. Because he was consistently these last, what, 3 to 4 laps? Consistently matching my times.
Be careful on those tyres. We're seeing some significant signs of wear now. You may start struggling on them before too long.
Okay. I think it's next lap I'm supposed to be pitting. Yeah, next lap. He took 3 attempts at me in the second sector. 6.3 before. Let's drop down to 6. Don't want to be taking too much curb. 1 minute 7.2. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the effects of the tyre wear now. 8.6. Whoa! Oh, Leclerc pit. I was just about to say, what's going on there? Maybe I should have pitted the last lap just then. Leclerc's gonna get... Is he gonna come out in traffic? Come on, get out in traffic, please. That helped me out tremendously. No, he got out just ahead of traffic. Okay. I wonder if I'm gonna come out behind that Renault. This is going to be interesting to see what happens here. Got a boxer's lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
What are my tyres looking like? Whoa! Look at the rear left. 62%. I'm lucky I didn't get a puncture. Damn. Okay. Soft tyres on. Can go to the end of the race now.
Complete, go now.
2.1 pit stop. I think that's good. Okay, am I going to get out ahead of the Renault and the McLaren that are fighting? Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go.
Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Look how close Leclerc is to the Renaults and the McLaren. I just got out ahead of the Renault and McLaren. Ooh, got the Force India next to me. Don't you dare, Perez. You just hit me. Oh, I'm in a drag race with the Renault. Whoa. Force India. How are you so quick? Oh, come on, I'm going to make the corner. Oh, I had to let it lift and coast there. Well, I was able to get out ahead of the... What's going on with this Force India? Whoa! Force India, chill. Please. What are you doing? There you go. Chill out, man. Damn. Wow. Didn't expect to have to be fighting a Force India there. Okay, still ahead of Leclerc. As I was saying before, so rudely interrupted. Ahead of the Renault and the McLaren. Looks like Leclerc's on the back of those two guys there. While he's fighting them, gonna allow me to pull away. Start to pull away from the Force India now. Good. Fair enough, I use 100 AI. Hold on. I'll read the rest of your comment in a minute. Only because I recently got the game. Okay. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I used 108 AI, I think you said, in 2000.
Our gap behind is 4.1 seconds.
Whoa. How'd you get past them so quickly? Wow, okay, still got... Hold on, wait a minute. Is Perez lapped? Oh my days, Perez was lapped and he was still fighting me as hard as he was. Oh, Perez needs to get a time penalty for that. He should not be fighting me as hard as he did.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
He's only 3.7 seconds behind me. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to turn up the engine to build up a bit of a gap here. Vettel's in the pits.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Ricciardo, I swear down, if you hold me up, fastest lap of the race, 1:06.0, I'm going to be so upset. I think I'm going to get DRS here. I should be able to pass him here, to be honest. Let's see. Speed! Is he trying to defend? I swear down, Ricciardo, what are you doing? You still have to pit and you're still defending. Ricciardo's holding me up. He's not going to hold up Leclerc, so we're going to pit. Ricciardo, you are such a waste man for doing this. Actually had to fight to pass him. Unbelievable. Probably cost me a second now. Thank you very much. Though he did give me DRS twice. I don't take that as a consolation. 4 seconds clear. Okay. Pulled away nicely from Ricciardo. I must admit that I'm taking a lot out of these tyres right now. I must admit. It's not going to bode well for later on in the race. Fastest lap? Just.
That was the fastest lap of the race.
2,000ths of a second. I never would have thought that Leclerc would be making me work so hard for this win. I thought it would have been my teammate. Wait a minute. Leclerc's on the ultra softs. No wonder why. Okay, no wonder why he was catching everyone so quickly. Leclerc's going to have to pit again. While I can go to the end of the race, there's no way Leclerc can. Plus, he hasn't been on any other tyre except for the Ultra, so he definitely has to pit no matter what. Interesting. I wonder if he can carry on until the rain starts and then just go on to the inters. But it all depends on when it starts raining. Whereas me, I can go to the end of the race now in these tyres. 4.5, the gap between me and Leclerc. Okay, need to get used to this game, AI, before upping it. Fair enough, that's what I've been doing with this game. Once I've...
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Okay. As I was saying, as I've as my car's improved, I've obviously upped the difficulty, make it a bit harder for myself.
Okay, the gap behind is 5.0 seconds.
And that's what you should do, to be honest. Okay, 5 seconds up now on Leclerc. I'm wondering if either Leclerc's turned down his engine a bit, or he's starting to get a bit of wear on his tyres. Needs to save a bit of fuel here. Supposed to be some rain about to hit. What happened to Ericsson? Why is he so far back? That's what I'd like to know. Why is he so far back? He's 17 seconds behind me. Bit strange. 5.3. Whoa.
The difference is 37.8 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The time last lap was a 1:7.0.
Leclerc needs to chill. Just putting in some quick lap times right now. And let me quickly pause it. How many laps was I able to do on those ultras before I had to pit? And my tyres were really bad before I pit. 12 laps. Okay, so how many laps have we done? We've done 5 laps already, so another 7. Another 7 laps for Leclerc on those ultra softs before he definitely has to pit. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see when the rain comes, because my engineer, who I must admit isn't very trustworthy, said within the next couple of laps. So this might have been a stroke of genius on Leclerc's part to go on the ultras. Might just be. I'm on season 2, round 1, 100% races. 100%? Wow, okay. Wow, 50% is challenging enough. 100%? Wow. Hopefully you're having fun with that. Now you see, I'm pulling away from Ericsson, who's on the same tyres as me, but Leclerc, it's touch and go, really. I think when it's the first sector, which is mostly about speed, top speed, I'm able to pull away from Leclerc. I think my top speed's better than his, but when it comes to this bit here, the tricky, twisty section, well, it's not really tricky, it's more twisty section. More about grip, really. I think Leclerc is where he has the advantage. Carried a bit too much speed there. Teammate.
Sebastian sat in P4 at the moment.
Ooh.
Gap to teammate behind is 19.8 seconds.
I just realised my teammate's right behind Ericsson. He's right behind him. Go on, Sebastian. Come on, get 2 Ferraris on the podium. Started with Ferrari and switched to Mercedes after Baku. After Baku? Come on, man. You should have at least stayed until the end of the season. Come on now, man. But what I would have advised is start with a smaller team first and then build yourself up to the bigger team. That's what I did. I started with Sauber and then built up to where I am right now with Ferrari. Ooh.
The gap behind us is 5.5 seconds.
Yes, Vettel, sorry, paused it straight away again, but Vettel's just passed Ericsson. Wanna watch this? Come on, change camera, here we go, got DRS down the pit straight. He's on the outside, and Ericsson actually allowed him. Oh, Ericsson. I know, but the Mercedes looked better with my camera setting. Fair enough. Can't argue with that, fair enough. Can't argue with that logic. Oh, I can see some drops of rain right now. You have to be very careful. If Leclerc on the ultras right now, he's going to have far more grip.
Caution.
Yellow flag for some reason. There should be no safety car. Looks like he's stopped in a very good position there. Way off track.
Green flag.
Good. That's the last thing I need is a safety car, particularly now.
Leclerc behind. The gap to the car behind is 5.5 seconds. They're on old ultra softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 6.0.
When he pits, I'll have an extra. I'll have a point. Wow. I'll have a pit stop in hand. There we go. Damn. Come on, he has to pit within the next 3 laps. Up until Monaco. Yeah. 100% up until Monaco. I can understand that. I can't stand Monaco. I really can't. Not to say it's a bad track, I just can't stand it. It's like a... Is that a Williams or is that a Mercedes? I think it's a Mercedes that just came out of the pits. Am I about to lap a Mercedes? Hamilton, what is Hamilton doing here? I'm surprised Hamilton hasn't left Mercedes, man. That's one thing I definitely want in F1. It's been a long time coming for drivers to actually move teams.
Okay, be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
Roger that. Oh boy. Things are about to get a bit tricky. I guess I'll add that to the title of this video, as this live stream. Mixed conditions. I might start to pull away from Leclerc. If the rain stays like this, I'm fine. Yes, Leclerc pitted. Good. Okay. There we go. So I had 7.7 seconds over Leclerc even before he pitted. In a very commanding position right now. Gonna get DRS, so it's not raining enough for the stewards to think to disable DRS just yet. Bit of a slide there. My teammate's in second place. Yes. Go on, Sebastian. Obviously, he hasn't needed to pit again, unlike Leclerc. But he's got 2 Saubers on him. Lewis, you better get out of my way now. You better get out of my way. And he does. Good. Okay. I didn't mean that. Read my previous comment when you can. Sorry for how long it is. Oh, no worries. 20.7 seconds clear of my teammate. Good. So Leclerc just passed his teammate on the super softs. Looks like he's going to be right on the tail of my teammate soon.
Some information on Leclerc. They seem to have an issue.
Ooh. Oh, yes, please. Yes, that's good. Too bad for you, Leclerc. Just as you come out of the pits, it looks like you're firing on all cylinders. No, wait. You're having a mechanical issue now. Too bad for you. And now he's just been overtaken by Ericsson. Good. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's pause here. Let me. Also, I know, but I'm doing what I did in 2017, using a fast team instantly to get used to the AI, so I know how they are. I had a career in 2017 with 108 AI. Stock Sauber got points in every race. Okay. Weather forecast.
The time last lap was a 1:07.2.
No.
This light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Okay. Just have to be really careful right now. I'm just really hoping that when we go into inters, my car setup works well on inters. Otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Okay, we're on lap 25. We're about to be on lap 26. 10 laps left to go once across the line. I'll probably make a career with the midfield team, like Force India or something. Okay, fair enough. Okay, these tyres are coping well so far. Teammate.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Oh, come on, man. How much do these cars cost with their individual components, and yet they can't fit a decent radio? What's going on? Craziness. Oh my god, whoa. The car skidded around that corner just then.
Sebastian's currently in P2. We're leading our teammate by 20.6 seconds. They're on old softs. The time last lap was a 1:07.5.
Okay, 1:07.5. I did 1:07.7. Okay, so my teammate's a bit quicker than me. Only by 1 or 2 tenths, which is fine. No, not anything major. I think I'll leave everything else as it is. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was red for a second. I thought my rear tyres were in red.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
I was about to get worried there for a second. Whoa. I finished Season 1 early in Abu Dhabi. Force India got 2nd and 3rd on the podium. Oh, nice. Nicely done. .8, okay.
Rival. Max is currently in P9. The difference is
isn't much of a rival, to be honest.
45.8 seconds. They're on old softs. The time last lap was a 1:08.8. Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Kind of surprising. Light rain conditions, and yet dry seem to be the best tyre. Seems this was the right strategy after all. Oh, ran a bit wide. Lost a bit of time. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. Really do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the stream so far, please don't forget to hit that like button. Share, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 600 subscribers.
But I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Okay. The main way you can tell when it's time to change tyres is when the DRS is deactivated. That's when you know. Until then, you're just going to have to live with it, to be honest. Oh, I'm going to have to live with it. So my teammate's just coming up to the Williams. Oh, ran very wide. I think that's the first time I've got a warning there in this race. Come up to some lap cars. Some back markers, as it were. Don't want to tax the engine too much. Lap 29, so 7 laps left to go. Dominate from start to finish. Although Leclerc did give me a bit of a scare in the first stint. And in the second stint, to be honest. At the start, at least. You ended the stream after this? Yes, I am. I normally only do 1 race per stream. I do qualifying and then the race. I used to do practice as well, but I thought adding the practice along with qualifying in the race was a bit too long.
Okay, mind you don't get caught out on this set of boots. We have started to notice some wear. We should be okay for a bit longer though.
What is Sergei Sirotkin doing? Look at this. What is going on? Oh my god, he needs to be penalised immediately. Look how slow he was going. Sergei, he can't drive to save his life, I swear down. I'll put him in the same tier as Maldonado, the former Williams driver, and Daniel Kvyat as the worst drivers in F1 over the past couple of years. Unbelievable, terrible driving. Race leader and he just holds me up like that. 10-second penalty right there. Horrible driving. Whoa! Gee, almost went into a spin there. Yeah, I'm starting to struggle on these tyres a bit now. Saved quite a bit of fuel, surprisingly enough. Okay, I'm going to start lifting and coasting into corners now because my tyres are starting to get a bit worn. 47% on the rear left. Though I could pit and put on a brand new set of Ultras if I really wanted to be honest. Where would I come out? Still come out in first place. I guess that's an option. Look at these guys. Look at these guys fighting. Need to get out of my way now. Oh my days. As I came off that corner, the rear end almost sent me right into the back of Hartley there. DRS is still active even though it's been raining for a couple of laps. Should be able to pass Van Dorn here, and I do. .29 seconds clear of Leclerc. How did Leclerc pass his teammate? That's what I want to know. Supposed to be having mechanical issues, unless Ericsson's that bad. Even with mechanical issues.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
Even with mechanical issues, Leclerc was able to pass him. Okay, looks like even with it raining for the past, what, 6, 7, maybe even 8 laps, still hasn't affected the car too much to the point where you had to go into intermediates. But it is making things a bit more trickier though. Lap 33, 3 laps left to go.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Our gap behind is 23.2 seconds. They're on old softs. Your pit window is open. Pit window is open. 4 laps remaining.
Okay. Tyre status.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Okay. Just trying to be careful going around these corners now. Just need to bring the car home. Don't need to do anything silly, anything foolish. 23 seconds clear. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, so I'm gonna see some blue sky right now. So I struggle quite a bit now. 58%, okay. This could be bad. Definitely lift and coasting right now.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoa! I think this is the final lap. No, one more lap after this. Okay, I don't want to put too much stress on the rear left in particular, so I'm just going to lift and coast into corners. Be very careful applying the throttle on the way out. No corners. Lost a second there. About mind. No, don't you dare spin. Oh my god.
Tyre update for you, and it looks like this set is coming to the end of its life. We don't anticipate having much more time before it's completely gone. The grip loss will be sudden, so be ready.
No kidding.
This is your final lap of the race.
Okay, very slowly right now. I've got a Renault behind me catching me. I'm going so slowly. Final lap. Not long to go. Seems the slow corners or medium corners I'm really struggling. It's not long now. Ooh, my days touch the curb. Around the final corner. We're completely off track. Science unlaps himself, but I don't care. Because I crossed the line to win.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
That was tough for those last couple of laps.
A great win then for the Maranello team today. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
I'm starting to turn the season into what Schumacher did. I think it's in 2003, I think, where he just basically won almost all the races.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Campbell increases their championship
89
lead.
points clear.
Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Well, after a drive like that,
169 points clear.
Hulkenberg, hasn't it?
Nico Hulkenberg, from 15th to 7th, okay. Alright.
Extend their lead at the top of the championship.
Okay. Nicely done from Hulkenberg.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy. It doesn't get much better than a win at this track, does it?
No it doesn't. Let's go with that one.
Another podium. You must be getting used to it up there.
It's getting a bit predictable now. Maybe I should lose the next one to keep you guessing. Yep, sport showmanship needs to improve.
That was a close finish. How are things between the two of you?
What? Close finish since when?
Great. Well, that's everything.
Clearly I wasn't in the race that the lady was watching, because it was close between me and my teammate. Don't know about that one. Last time I checked, my teammate was 19 seconds behind me. I don't consider that close, at least in F1 terms. Drawing with my teammate, winning against Max Verstappen. Okay.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one.
Okay, and we've got to get another upgrade. Let's go for what's this do? No, weight distribution, energy cells. Okay, let's go for the energy cells. There we go. Alright, that's going to be in the dispatch stream. I have 11,000 resource points. I forgot to use them. Damn. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Definitely use them. Particularly if you want to improve the car. Definitely use them. But thank you for watching. Or most of the way through. Any day. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. Aside from that, that's the end of my live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links are free as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you again in my next video, which will be tomorrow. I'll be doing my FIFA 19 player career. We have recently moved from Manchester United to Barcelona. It'll be season 4, I believe. Episode 1. Tomorrow, 5 PM as usual. Please do join me then. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you all on my next video. Laters.